Welcome back to Houston Life. If the holiday rush has you wondering how you're ever going to get dinner on the table, you are not alone. Joining us now with 3 easy weeknight meals, cookbook author and food blogger behind My Diary of Us, Leigh Chatagnier. It has been ages.
Too long.
It's been a year since we've seen you in studio.
It's entirely.
What have you been up to?
Life. I mean,
Life.
This year has just flown by between kids and all the things that just life brings. Here we are again, it's December.
Well, you wear the mom hat and you wear all kinds of hats, as many folks do. The dinner question is serious for a lot of people because you want to avoid the drive-through. You want to eat healthy during the season when we're all consuming maybe too many calories. What have you brought today? Because this is about easy, time-saving, but nutritious meals at the same time.
Yep, all of these can be made any night of the week when you're in a rush, but they could also be made like meal prep style. So you could make them on a Sunday and have them all week long if you've got practices and holiday parties and all the things that are going on right now.
Yeah, meal prepping is a huge time saver.
Right.
Okay, let's start over here on this side. Okay. This is a sheet pan Caesar chicken and potatoes?
Yeah, so this you just literally, you're gonna put chicken and potatoes on a sheet pan into the oven, and you can serve it over lettuce, you can do it with broccoli. But what I do is I have a homemade Caesar dressing here. If you want to put a couple of scoops into the bag, and I just kind of marinate the chicken. You can do this overnight, or you can do it just while you're prepping your other ingredients.
Okay, is that enough there?
Yeah, that's perfect. And, and all we're gonna do is just kind of mix it around so that our chicken is coated.
Totally coated. And this is something like the longer you leave it in the bag, the more flavor you'll have. Those ingredients are on our screen right now, by the way.
And obviously, you can buy Caesar dressing from a store, but this is my homemade Caesar dressing. And what I love about it is that fresh garlic and lemon, and there's Greek yogurt in here, so it's a little extra protein, and it also tenderizes your chicken really well.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
And by the way, there is something very soothing about massaging this chicken in the bag. Very nice. So you let this sit overnight.
And then we're just gonna literally plop it right onto the sheet pan while we drizzle some olive oil over our potatoes.
Okay.
And then I'm just using Yukon Gold. You can use whatever variety you want. Season that with salt and pepper. Give them a toss.
Okay.
And then all you're gonna do is dump these right on there with it and plop it into the oven.
Oh, I see. The potatoes go on with the chicken.
Yep, and you just kind of spread it all out into an even layer.
Okay.
And it's gonna get nice and brown and delicious.
Look at that. So this goes into how hot of an oven?
425 degrees.
For how long?
For about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Just till your chicken's cooked through. So I like to use cutlets here or thin cut chicken breast. You can also do chicken thighs if you want, but that way everything cooks at the same time.
Yeah, and you're not doing separate. I mean, there you have one pan.
Right.
And with the parchment paper on it, that's a super easy cleanup.
Cleanup, yeah. And I like to just serve it bowl style, like over some lettuce. You can also do it with any sort of veggie.
This is so pretty. I don't think I've ever seen potatoes in a chicken Caesar salad.
It's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
And then I also toast some little panko breadcrumbs, spread that on top instead of croutons.
Oh, look
it
at
gives
that.
a little texture, little.
Very nice. And that is a crowd pleaser. I wish our viewers could smell the aroma of your delicious homemade Caesar dressing. Good stuff. Okay, potato soup.
All right, so this is super easy. We're gonna put this in the crock pot. So we can just put it on in the morning and forget about it.
Having a crock pot, by the way, is an investment you recommend.
Oh, for sure. Especially if you're busy and you've got things after school and after work and all the things, crock pots will save your life. And this is the season when I use them the most, when it's nice and chilly outside. So all you're gonna do is dice up some potatoes, and I don't even peel them. So you can peel them if you want, but I like the russet potatoes. If you get organic, you can just leave them as is.
And it saves even more time.
Saves even more time.
And I can vouch for your potato soup. I'm taking bites right now. It's delicious with the skin on.
See, it's good, right? Okay, all you're gonna do is dump your onions in with the potatoes. We're gonna make a slurry here, which is just gonna thicken your broth as it cooks.
Wait, a slurry? What is
Slurry.
that?
It's just flour and water.
Oh, flour and water?
And you just do it in a mason jar and shake it up until it's smooth. And then you're just gonna add that right in there with everything.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Well, and I see on the screen, so you got diced green onions, you got bacon. So if someone doesn't eat bacon, they could just omit that.
Correct.
But you could kind of play around with this recipe.
Yeah, you can. You can add garlic to it. We're gonna add some stock so that it gets extra flavor instead of water. And then you're gonna add in a little milk right at the end, and then that's it. And you can puree a little bit of it if you want it thicker, or you can keep it kind of chunky, which I like.
The
I like
flavor
the texture.
of this, I think potato soup sometimes gets a bad rap. I must have grown up eating bland potato soup because there is so much flavor in this.
Right, I know it is. And this is a little bit lighter. Like, we're not using heavy cream. We're using a little bit of butter. So it's still semi-healthy where you can feel good.
A few tablespoons of butter right there. Wow.
Stir it up, let it go.
This is a home run. How long do you have to leave it in the crock pot, Leigh?
I do either high for 4 hours or low for 6 hours.
Gotcha. And the bacon and these green onions you've used as sort of like a garnish on top of the
Yeah, so you can
cheese.
top it with whatever your favorite potato soup toppings are, but those are usually what we like to do in our family.
Ooh, very nice. I'd probably do a couple dashes of like green Tabasco.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
really into green Tabasco these
Even
days.
some jalapenos on there would be really good because I'm into spice myself.
Okay, a minute left for this delicious looking baked spaghetti.
This is so easy. So I've got ground beef and some veggies sauteed up here. You add in some jarred sauce because we're making this super easy.
Nice.
Stir it up. You're going to add it to your cooked noodles, and then you're baking it off with cheese on top. I like to add a little bit of fresh parsley to brighten it up.
Cooked those noodles, by the way, because it's is it
Al
like an al
dente,
dente?
yes.
Okay.
About a minute under what you normally would do, just because they're going to keep cooking in the oven.
With the sauce, yeah.
And this is great. It's like easier than lasagna, but kind of gives you that same cozy, delicious feel.
Yeah.
And you're just going to mix it all together so that sauce really gets incorporated, and then top it with mozzarella cheese and bake it till it's bubbly and delicious. And this is great to make in advance.
So you could make this in advance and leave it, like cover it, leave it in the refrigerator and bake it at a later date?
Oh yes, for sure.
Could you freeze it?
You could definitely freeze it, yes. And it maybe like freeze half, cook half, it just depends on the size of your family.
This is such a great idea because I don't know about you, but everything comes down to the wire at the holidays. So if you made something like this now, had it ready to pop into the oven, and then family comes over, the house smells delightful. Wow, Leigh Chatagnier, you always have the best ideas.
Thank you.
Please, I know you're a busy mom, but please come back and see us.
I will come back anytime you want me to.
We always love your tips.
Always make time for Houston Life.
Well, we love you here, and I'm going to take some of this potato soup in a to-go
do it.
container. In the meantime, we have already shared a link to Leanne's recipes on our website, HoustonLife.tv.